You are now watching from a winner's view.
Wnnrsview.
All right, we're sitting here with Coach Mike Daniels, Read Above Boxing. Let's get it started. Thank you for sitting here with Wnnrsview. So the first question I ask everybody: what makes you a winner?
What makes me a winner?
What makes you a winner?
Heart, determination, and the mindset that no one's ever better than me.
Dope, dope, dope. So in this field of boxing, what makes you a winner in this?
Well, I've been doing it for 20 years now, coaching, teaching kids, adults, and from my background of being in sports, I'm very competitive. And in this boxing, I know it's a hurt game. I treat my fighters as if I was in there doing it.
Gotcha. So what got you in the boxing?
I always wanted to box. When I was little, my grandfather used to teach me how to box, but unfortunately, I was in an accident, young, and I couldn't box, so I played other sports instead.
Like a car wreck type accident?
Nah, I actually got bit by a dog in my head.
Oh man.
I have nerve damage in my brain.
Yeah.
When I was younger, so boxing was something they took away from me.
Man.
All I did was watch it, study it, and I just played other sports. That was it.
Yeah, yeah. So what got you to the point where you're like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna be a coach, and I'm gonna go ahead and start up a gym.
My oldest son
Mm-hmm.
started boxing at 12, and he was with another coach, and I used to go and watch. And then one day we came home, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna train you because I liked what they was doing for him.
Yeah.
And I just took over from there. It was just me and him. All the years, me and him training, traveling, and he just box. That's all he did. And I went from gym to gym, and they took to me, and I started helping out. They liked what I knew. We even wound up moving to Florida, and I learned a lot being out in Florida on how to run a gym and what I'm looking for as far as an athlete.
Yeah.
And then that was it. There was no turning back.
You kind of got the same stories like Dion. You know, he was watching his kids practice, and he's like, I don't like what they doing. So he took over. You know, he training Shador and all them. So you kind of, most dads do that. They just don't like how it's looking.
Right.
So when your kid started, how well did he end up doing?
Well, Michael, he did real well. Back when he started, it was different, USA Boxing. Like he turned open before 10 fights. It wasn't no 10-fight rule back then. He was 15, and he was already fighting people 19 years old. The age bracket wasn't like it is now. Weight wasn't like that. And when I realized that he can handle himself, then that was what he wanted to do. So we just stuck to it.
Gotcha. Okay. So you being a coach and you being an owner, how do you balance that?
Just everyday routine, keeping grounded to the sport. I do it because I have a passion for it. I don't do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? This gym that we started, myself and Coach Sean, it's not a regular gym. Like, we here just to have people who want to compete, people who want to go to the next level. Yeah, eventually we have some kids, some people that just want to be here for fitness purposes. That's fine. But other than that, I don't want to crowd a gym. You know, I give everybody a 90-day program. They come in, if they don't make my standards for 90 days, they have to leave. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
They represented our brand. Read Above is a brand now. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's who I am. And if they don't meet my standards, they got to go.
They got to go. It kind of makes sense. Like explaining what you just said, a Breed Above Boxing fits perfectly. So I got that. The logo, is there anything special about the logo? I see it got like the A going up and
I came up with the logo because I didn't want to have basically like a lot of gyms have a picture of an animal or different things. So I basically took ABA and just came up with a design and figured out how I can do it. And then once I got it done, I looked at it, I was like, that's different.
Yeah,
This is going to stand out. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to patenting it, that's what the idea was. I got to come up with something different. Like I said, having it and then now starting the brand from the boxing, and now I'm getting into clothing, sportswear. That's my next venture,
Yeah.
which I'm starting at now.
Yeah, I seen you put together a couple things, man. The sweatsuit tough.
Yeah.
With the green in there, it's tough.
I appreciate that.
And the logo, it kind of look like, if you're playing spades, it look like a big diamond where you just cutting out everybody. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's tough.
Symbolize above. We above everybody else.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
So with that, what's the mentality you put in your fighters? What separates you from everybody else? From other gyms? What separates you? Yeah.
The fact that I teach them all. I keep it 100 with them, with this sport. It's the hurt business. At the end of the day, like they say in the pros, it starts here. And if you don't adjust and make that adjustment in your mind, you won't last in this sport. And also with life. I teach all these kids, at the end of the day, you only depend on yourself.
True.
At the end of the day, it's yourself. When you get in that ring, you depend on yourself. Regardless of what we're telling you, you have to perform. When these lights come on, it's all about you. I can teach them everything they need to know, but if they don't perform, that goes to show they can't do it.
Okay. So you input that mentality in a kid, right? They get out there, they perform. What's been your most memorable moments from one of your fighters performing?
Memorable moments is enjoying that time of seeing this kid start from nothing and implementing everything that I showed them, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
And as a coach, I'm just like, I toot myself on the back and say, you know what? I'm that nigga.
You be getting goosebumps. You be
Yep.
charged up.
Yep. And like I said, like I told all of them, I said, at the end of the day, I'm learning just like you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
If you do what I say and it works, we're not going to change it. Until it's broken, then we re-ramp, go back to the drawing board, and fix it.
Gotcha. So talk about starting from the beginning. You're in this gym now, but before y'all were in the shed. How did you end up training out the shed?
Well, I wasn't going to do boxing no more. After my son stopped boxing, went to the military, I was pretty much done. I got into just officiating.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I bounced from gym to gym. And I just got tired of the fact that all these gyms just had a bunch of kids there doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Became a playground, became a babysitting job. And it just frustrated me as a coach. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with it. And then I got an offer to run a gym called Fight Zone in Virginia Beach. I mean, Norfolk, rather. And they asked me to come in there and work. I went by there, looked at it. Pretty huge spot. I was like, I can do something with this place.
That's the one on Ward's Corner, right? Yeah, it used to be on
Southern Shopping Center.
Southern. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yep.
They offered me the job. I decided to accept the job.
Mm-hmm.
I went down there, and the guy that was working there in the beginning, they had MMA there. They had all this different stuff going on in the gym. I spoke to the owner. I was like, I don't want to be a part of all of that. I run boxing. And then it got to the point that I took over, started running the boxing program. I implemented my program to that gym, and MMA people started joining. Before I knew it, I had over 100 and some students. And I taught them all by myself. I used to break them up in groups and teach everybody. And then it just got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm getting burnt out. My vision was something different for myself. And for years, I wanted to do a gym and have a breed above. I just kept it on the back burner because I was always working with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they closed down, we went to my coach Sean's place. He had a big shed. I grabbed some bags. I said, this is our new gym. He said, what? I said, the shed. He said, are you kidding me? I was like, watch. It's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
We was there 3.5 years. And I produced 2 national champions working out of the shed.
That's crazy. So when you say program, you created the program. This is your own boxing program. You ain't pulled for nothing. This
is all here. And everything I do, I come in and I just have it in my mind what we're doing today. Every day we're doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have it. I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're working on. and we just go from there.
That's dope. 2 national champions out the shed, man. I know you got footage, old footage from being in the shed. That's classic. You gotta have it. You gotta have
Yeah, I
something.
think I have some. Definitely have some on my phone. You know, winters having the heat in there, summers blazing hot, and they used to be like, "Coach, it's hot in there." I said, "It's supposed to be hot in here.
Yeah.
All year round, it's gonna be hot
I
in
think
here."
Manny was talking about the heaters or something one day. Like it used to get stupid hot in there.
Yeah, it was, and it got everybody close. You know what I'm saying? And when I went to the shed, I only picked a handful of students.
Yeah.
Once we left Fight Zone, it was like, okay, I want this person, this person, this one. And I told them, I said, if you can't do it my way, then don't come. And I meant it. I don't have time. At the end of the day, this is a poor man's sport, a second chance sport at that.
True.
And I learned that if you invest your time, you can't do both. You can't invest your time and money at the same time because it'll kill you.
True.
And then you get kids that's not fortunate. And I'm the type of person I'm always looking out, helping.
Yeah.
You know, if they stick around, they give me what they want, I need from them, then I'm going to help them out. And Shed just got everybody close, and we just kept our 7, 8 people, and that was it.
Grinding.
Yep.
Winning.
And then finally we got a building, and now we here.
Yeah.
And now I got to start cutting people loose because it's getting too crowded. And wasting my
So
time.
you always want to keep it small.
Yep.
Keep it small. Gotcha.
It keeps it simple, and now it makes it easier when it's time to deal with individuals. And I learned being in boxing so long, I know that everybody has different personalities, and I don't teach everybody the same. They might know all the same combinations, but nobody fights the same. And I think that's what makes me a good coach.
So as a coach, for a person to fit into ABA, what are you looking for? What do you see as the coach where this kid can make it, not this kid? What
makes them stand out is being at the gym all the time, eager to learn, not having excuses. You know, I talk direct. I'm very direct with them. And I tell them, I said, listen, if you're going to play around, go sit down or go home. You know? So when I see a kid that's focused and he wants to learn and he's asking questions, then that's somebody that's
how you know.
Right. But when they just come and they just ask him out, oh, what time is it? Oh, when do we leave? When is this? I'm like, okay, he's going to be here for about 30 days and he's going to be done. As soon as they start questioning how we going to exercise and what we're doing, instead of just listening, all right, he's not going to be here long.
Gotcha.
And that's how I know.
How do you plan on maintaining the momentum that this has right now? Because like the first time I came in here, I was like, this place is alive. You know, I had a feeling that, oh yeah, this is alive. Cats hit the bag, cats talk. It's like an energy when you come in here.
Right.
So how do you plan on maintaining that in the future?
Just, you know, like I said, by keeping it small, you know, and keeping the people who want to be here. You know, the ones that want to be here, they're going to show up. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes things easier for me to keep track of what's going on. It makes it easier for me to, you know, separate this person from that person in the gym, you know? And I come with the energy, you know? I go to work every day and I come here every day. And it's like, okay, what are we doing? This is what we're doing. This is what we need to work on. And let's get to it. No playing around. Do your work, and after we're done, then we can have fun, you know? We can joke, you know, cut up in the gym, but work comes first.
Gotcha. Now, if somebody wants to be a part of ABA, how do they get in contact with you?
Basically, it's, you know, they pretty much word of mouth. I'm not a big social media person, you know. I'm just trying to guide and get our page up and running just for the ABA boxing. It's the gym itself. But right now, everything is on my personal page. It's on Instagram. I just post a lot of pictures of the kids. Every time we travel, what they doing, the winners and stuff like that. It's on this Michael Daniels 730. That's my personal Instagram page.
And that's where you're going to sell the clothes also?
No, once the clothes come out and I start putting everything together, it's going to be I'm going to do a website and a separate Instagram page for that.
Okay.
And pretty much now implement the gym to it.
Gotcha.
And the way I'm going to do it is the clothing line for the boxing team is different from the clothing line for the public to purchase.
Gotcha.
Two different ideas coming out, from, warm-up suits, t-shirts, athletic workout for the women, dresses, jackets.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm coming up right now with a nice varsity jacket I'm designing.
Ooh.
It's gonna be different from everybody's that has the quote unquote varsity jackets. It's an old jacket. I used to have one in high school.
Yeah. With the leather sleeves and the yeah.
But I have something in mind that I got this company making for me.
Yeah.
Come out and post it, and then it's a personal jacket. So if you want it, it's only gonna be by order.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's made specifically for the individual.
Now, Mike, where you originally from?
New York, the Bronx.
The Bronx, BX.
Boogie down.
What's the top boxers that came out to BX? Are you ranking you? You gonna rank the top boxers?
The top boxers coming out of the Bronx?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill me. Shoot.
You got the Raging Bull.
Mm.
You got LaMotta, Raging Bull.
Yeah.
You got
Those are some old fighters.
Iran. You got Barkley.
Yes. And then you got the up and come journey when I was growing up, but they not from the Bronx, but they just in New York itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like Zab, stuff like that. Him.
So does Brooklyn have it when it comes to boxers in New York? The best boxers in New York, does Brooklyn have it?
I really can't say.
You got Mike Tyson. You got Zab.
Yeah, I guess you can.
You got Riddick.
Well, yeah. Yep. Yeah, but they just seem to all represent through the Bronx. Like when you go through the Golden Glory thing, it's like everybody comes together. That's like the hardest place to make it out of, pretty much, because there's so many gyms, there's so much competition.
Yeah.
And they all cry. I mean, it's kids out the woodworks up there.
Yeah, Golden Gloves is huge.
It's huge. That's the only place I know in the metro area that you have Golden Gloves for almost 3 months.
Yeah. Golden Gloves is crazy up there.
It's unbelievable,
Yeah.
But it's an awesome feeling.
All right, that's what's up. So that's all I got for you right now. Hopefully I can come back. We get another interview as you continue to win. Oh yeah. What y'all got up next? What tournaments and stuff you going to next?
All right. Well, of course we're going to the USA Nationals. I got one fighter, Isaac Meeks. We're going out there to Louisiana. That's in the first week of December, right after Thanksgiving. We're gonna fly out, get out there. Hopefully he can get his 4th national title. No, we will.
Yep. For sure.
That's the goal. Got some local stuff coming. Matter of fact, I'm leaving tomorrow. Take some kids out to Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
And then after that, it's just basically get on the website, see what's coming up. I'm a road guy. I like to take the kids different places. I don't wait for the stuff to happen here in Virginia. And I think that's what else makes it good with the kids with me, is that we don't stay still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I want to keep it small.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier. Like, okay, let's go. Get up, let's make moves.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not that regular commercial gym with all the litigation and the red tape about you gotta go to this person and travel, you gotta go to that. Nah, it's like, all right, everything is on me.
Yeah.
Let's get up and let's move.
Let's
We go through the whole East Coast. Wherever it's something I can take them, we gone. There's been times I just drive. Like we drove all the way to Texas, Florida.
I seen y'all in Missouri. Independence,
Wisconsin. We get it.
Yeah, y'all sure do.
I tell them all. So if I'm doing it, y'all got to perform. If not,
well, I appreciate your time sitting down here with Wnnrsview.
Appreciate it.
I love what you're doing in the community, man, and all your kids, man. We see you. You know your kids is coming to fight, so
definitely.
You're setting a good imprint for a breed above boxing. So I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, signing off.